Hello everyone, welcome to a game called Star Trucker. This is a demo on Steam at the moment. So we're going to have a quick look through the demo. First of all, the options, they're very basic at the moment. So you've got the game where you can do on-screen controls on and off. So that means anything that you want to use on a joypad or keys, it will pop up on the screen for you. Waypoint markers and so on. You can move left and right. It's very basic. So the weight would be kilograms or pounds. And then you've got the temperature, which is centigrade or Kelvin or Fahrenheit. Going to controls again, I don't think this would be right to use with a wheel because it's not on a road, it's actually in space, so you're better off using a joypad. I've got my Xbox controller plugged into my PC. I have had a go with this with keys, but I didn't like it. But again, the controls are very basic. And then you've got the display, which, depending on what you're doing, 1080p and so on and so on. But there's my settings there. Don't expect no Euro trucks or American truck sim graphics. So this is very basic, as you'll see as soon as we do the demo. So what I will do is go back and I will play this demo for you. If there's any chatting on when we're playing, I will be very quiet. If not, I will try and make some noise. And let's get on with this. So you can move around with the, as I said, I'm using a joypad, so with the right stick I'm moving around to look up and down, left and right, and then with the left stick you can't do nothing yet. So we need to exit the seat. You can walk down here and do stuff later on, but there's my cockpit. So we'll go up and get a little suit on. And then we'll open the airlock, we'll go in, close the airlock, and then we will open the airlock hatch. And then we will try. Now, it's weird because you can look around with left and right, up and down with the right stick as I just did. And then you push forward and pull backwards on the left stick to move forward or backwards. And then you can use the bumper buttons. I think it's the bumper. Well, you can go up and down with the left trigger buttons and right trigger buttons. And the bumper sticks is to sway left and right. And you can do all these movements in the ship, and that's how you fly. Well, the ship. This is how you fly the truck, and that's what the truck's like that little one going over there. That's like a little forklift thing. So first of all, we'll go down here. The controls you've got to get used to. It's a bit weird, but it's just fly down to these little markers, and then you just kind of pull back a bit so you stay there, and hold down the A button, which will be, I think, the E or the F button on keys, and then you move around to the next one. And this is what you have to do to start off with. As I said, the controls you've got to get used to. It's a bit iffy on and off. But the only problem with this demo is, unless, and hopefully they fix it in the game, is when you've done the demo, if I want to turn this off now and do something else and then put this back on, I will have to start from scratch. So if you're like about 35 minutes into the demo, and then you have to go and have some tea, or you want to go out, when you load this back in, you have to start and do all this again. There we go, so that's done. And so I now make my way back to the airlock. So yeah, so that's a bit, hopefully they fix that in a real game and just have like an automatic save maybe. So let's see if I can square myself off. Let's have a quick gander out here, see what we can see. That looks fast, 150, whether it's miles an hour or whatever. But when you're flying, it's not really that fast. If you're using keyboard, it's acceleration is space, and the shift key is brake and reverse. So, but as I said, I'm using joypads, so it's just the bumper buttons and the trigger buttons. Where are we now? So, open the airlock, get out. Put the suit back here. So at the moment now the air is 54%, energy is 78. It does go down. I believe later on there are tubes or air canisters down here somewhere. There they are, like power cells maybe for the ship and everything else. But at the moment we'll go back in here. So on here you can, well, it tells you everything you can do on here with the driving. I'll keep that on the screen for a couple of seconds. So on, we can change this to the next channels.
Well, just a quick heads up, but that gate's been real temperamental as of late. Lucky for you, the repair drones are busy fixing it as we speak. I reckon by the time you reach it, they'll have it up and running again.
And then you've got another one on the other side. And then at the top you've got then different lights you can do and mess around with up here. You've got a CB radio which can be activated shortly. Right, so I think now we need to go... you can put some music on. Again, I will... that's how you do it, and you can turn the volume up and have the music. So now I will just press the trigger button and we will move now towards... the jump gate. Again, I'm using the left trigger button to accelerate, and the right one will then brake, as you can see. And then I'm using the up and down on the left stick to get it straight. So I'm accelerating at the moment. If I let go of the left trigger button, it slows down automatically, or you can brake like that. But just imagine this as like a bit of a flight space ETS ATS where you can do jobs and drop off cargo and that. Like passengers, I haven't got a clue. I don't know yet. But this is what the game's like, and you go accelerating. And of course, as this is a demo, this will stop me before I hit the jump gate and give me other instructions to do like this now. So you've got to go up to above it on the cockpit and just pull the lever so you can go through the jump gate. So which is there in shortly. There we go. So this is probably just like a load-in screen.
This is Galactic B calling in from the DIV. Glad to see you finally made it. We've already got a drop zone warmed up and waiting for you. So just head on over to the waypoint, detach your trailer in the designated area, and I'll make sure your payment gets processed ASAP.
So again, those little hoop things you see in front of you on the left, I will try and move my little cursor, those there with the little lights on there. That's where you've got to drop it off. You've got to go in slowly, and then you reach this lever down here, and it will detach the trailer. If I press C on the keyboard, I can change different views, I think, and use the mouse. So there's my trailer, that's the cargo. There's my thrusters, as it's showing you there. So when you detach it, that's it. And attaching is exactly the same. So let's go and drop this off. Oh yeah, the sticks do move. So that's pretty good. You've got to go, it's weird because you've got to kind of really go in at the right angle to drop things off. If you do crash, you do get fines and stuff like that. And you can paint your truck as the way you want it with different colours. It's not like an ETS or ATS where you can do inside the cab, I don't think, at the moment. But this is how you do it. It shows here the drop zones. So you've got to go in at a right angle, stop until it's green, because that's purple at the moment, and it goes green, and you stop all engines, and then you hit that switch that I showed you earlier on, and then you get paid, and you move on to the next. Simple. So I need to come down a bit. I'm not sure if these two trucks are going to go in there first. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think they are, but I'll follow the one with the... Oh no, they're not, so that's alright. So on here now I could change it to the rear view, can I? There we go, no. There we go, there's a rear view. Later on, which I'll be using. You've got to line things up, that's the only thing. So... Then, as I said, when it's green, when you go inside it, you can detach the trailer. Again, if you wanted to, you can swap views, and you can see it going in that way. So I'll wait until it turns green. You've got to get the whole trailer in within reason. So I've just, here we are, it's green. So there we go, do that, and then... So if I can, yeah, there we go. There we go. So I've stopped now. Go in there. I go down here. Unhitch. Bob's your uncle. There we go. Job done. I will show you the map shortly, and there are.
Great
So if I do
job.
that now and go
We're celebrating
forward,
with you. But if you feel like
there we go. I've dropped the
that
trailer off.
hard-earned cash, just head on over to Palmview Station. You'll find they've got supplies, a few jobs on the board, and the best home-cooked soya protein this side of Alpha Centauri.
So it's pretty good. If I press, I think it's on the back button. There we go. So you've got. I'm going to use the mouse for this for it to be a lot quicker. So you've got the convoy. I've got nothing here at the moment. Jobs. When I get to a certain point, there'll be a load of jobs here to do. The map shows you everything here. Look, there's a fuel station, buy station, stuff like that. You can fix your truck. Can I scroll out? Yeah, I can, just to show you the whole of the map. That is the map. Whether they do more maps, I really don't know. But that is the map. So, you know, it took us, what, about 10 minutes just to go from A to B now. So you got all this. So imagine if you were over here somewhere and you wanted to go there. So yeah, and that's the map key. Tells you what roads it is and so on and so on. And then skills. I've got no skills at points at the moment, but you can unlock different things like oversized loads. So you can unlock jobs with oversized loads, 5% extra XP and 10% more cash, weights, heavy loads, and so on and so on. And then, as I said, cargo is nothing there at the moment, and that's the map. So I'll jump back in there a minute.
Break for barrel, break for barrel. This is Red Eddie, cooking good out here.
This is Barrow. Go ahead. What can I do for you, mate?
I'm looking for info on the express gates. Last I heard, it was a parking lot out there.
Oh, now we're in the galaxy, you hear that? All clear out here as far as the eye can see.
Heard it from Dusty Bear, our own set of apple ears. All right, you caught me. Just reading the mail here at the pit stop.
Those sheriff instincts die hard, don't they, old bear?
Now, who you calling old, Ace? You've been out here just as long as I've been. Listen to you two turkeys arguing again. You're hogging the channel.
Oh.
So again, this will cut in because it's a demo. This tells you how to use a CB. You'll get your handle now. So rubber ducky and stuff like that. You'll get a name chosen for you. At the moment in the demo, they name you. You cannot choose your own handle. Not at the moment, as I said, because it's a demo. So hopefully in the game you can, but I'm not sure, because if they speak to you on here, you won't be able to have Joe Blogs, because they would probably won't understand the words Joe Blogs.
Oh, it's just a coffee break.
So I'm going to stop here for a minute, because we'll be using the CB radio in a second, I think. So I'll move up here and grab the radio, and I think you have to hold down the left button. That's it, and you can press there.
Whoa. Sounds like the newcomer made it across from Onyx in one piece. A fresh-faced freelancer. Well, I'll be. You got a handle, pal?
Again, now I'm holding it down. What's a handle or not yet? So I'm going to say what's a handle, where everybody knows it's another name, a thing for a name.
It's like a nickname, a call sign for the CB kid. And you'll need one if you're going to be driving out here. Maybe we should call you Lucky Break. You know, on account of the serendipity of our meeting. Pretty sure there's a tough break in Vexmont. Right. Break. Jake. Jay. I reckon Lucky J could work. Lucky
So I
J.
think my name is Lucky J. Job done.
Blimey, feels like a big old jamboree with all this chatter.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Barrow?
Yeah. I've got a cold drink that's gotta go. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, fellas.
Will do. Mrs. Red Eddie down and gone. Big H, boys. Safe travels.
And that is it, I think. And now we can carry on to our destination. When you go to different airlocks and stuff like that, you've got to reverse in. You can't go nose forward. So, as I said, what you're seeing on this other one now, when he loses his cargo, he will drop it off like me, and then he will revert. What's a big long cargo that is? Holy crap. Wow. So yeah, he just dropped that off and after reversing. So I've got my rear camera on so I can see things behind me, and when I reverse later on, I'm not going to crash into things. Regarding anything about, it's not a space game, so don't expect like Elite or Freelance or anything like that where you start shooting people. It's a truck game in space, simple as that. So, yeah. So I'm going to go, yeah, there's a fuel in on the left hand side. I'm going to go up here, the painting's down there, paint and ride. And I'll quickly go over there and I'll show you. Oh, there we go. Power levels seem low, exhausted for one more of your truck systems. Be sure to replace your showers power shower. Right, okay, so what I'll do for a minute, I'm going to stop right here and hopefully everybody will be able to go over. And I haven't done this in the game because I just carried on for a minute, but let's just see what happens. I will do that. I'll get out my seat. I think one of these power things are over here. Pick up a power cell, and I'm not sure where, if I've got to take it somewhere. Is it here? So that's 100. If I drop that there for a minute, what's this? That's 100, that's 100. That's 100, that's 100. But I think my suit was low, wasn't it? So if I pick that up, can I replace it in the suit? Is that over there? Open the suit. 97 to 200. Oh, right, I don't know then. What I'll do, I'll drop it here anyway, just for everything, because I have done a bit of this demo without using a power cell, but I just wanted to show you that's what you could do. So if we carry on a minute, we're getting in a bit of traffic here. I don't want to start hitting other trucks. As I said, it's a bit hard to control. You've got to go up and down, and it's not. You can't keep it still. You've just got to be very active on it. Wow. So I'm pressing the bumper buttons just to square me off a titchy bit because I'm a bit of an angle. Yes, I know how to do that. Salvage beacon, you can go there and pick up whatever's there and probably sell it. Nope, okay, fair enough then. Oh, there we go. There we go, so you have to go in forward that way then. And so on here now, again, I'll jump on my mate. This is paint jobs. So I've got $4,000. Different paint jobs, of course. Hopefully there'll be more on this. So you just click on it. And these are locked at the moment because I need to complete a second freight job to unlock some of these. So let's go for the blue. We'll go back out. Let's go for a paint finish. So what we've got, industrial. Then we've got matte. And then we've got gloss. And then we've got metallic. So let's go metallic. I'll repair it. 1,500 to repair it. Wow. So we'll repair that. Back out. And then what we'll do now, and we'll go over. As I said, it's a lot easier with joypad than it was with keys. I may need to straighten up a titch. There it is. So I tend to put this X in there. And I'm using the triggers just to slow myself down a titch. Whether this works, because it looks like I could be at a better angle, but I don't know. Hopefully this will work. Let's see if I'm... Oh, near it, look. So that's good. So we're going a titchy bit more. Right, so now I'm there now. I can go to this one. I think it's that. There we go. And that's me docked. I don't know what you have to do here because I can't remember. Oh, there we go. So this is now where you can get your jobs from. So all different jobs you can do. As I said, at the moment it's just cargo. So cotton blocks and mega bolts and stuff like that, and it's all different things. Just imagine just like ETS and ATS picking a job, and that's about it. So once you pick one, you could do, let's have a look, mega blocks. What's that? 1,000 payout. That's one jump. That's 4.9 IS, whatever the IS is. I can't remember. 4.5, 6.1, 4.5, 300, 300. So once you choose a job there, you can decline it. It says what services you need, compensation, and so on and so on. Of course, if I terminate this, I have to reimburse them $2,000. So yeah. So if you've got plenty of money, you could take whatever you want and leave whatever you want. But if you haven't, there we go. This is like a contract. You accept it. Job done, and then you have to go and find it now. So there's my ship. There's my truck. That's the front. So I'm going to go back to there, the rear camera. There we go. And then I've got to go and find it, which should be around the back here somewhere, I think. And that's it. But I mean, the demo goes on for a bit longer. It's pretty good. I think we're over there in one of those to pick it up. It's very good. As I said, try it out yourself. It's free on Steam. I don't know how long for. The game is due out this year, but I don't know when. So, but I've hopefully I've helped you choose whether you want it or not, or have a go yourself. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Bye for now.